The hair that tells man's ending is at the back of the head, where spare life can be found. Good morning, bonjour, sabahul khair, kolafia, ekaro, ansuma, dasiba mimamachi. You're welcome again. We shall go to 2015, May 2015, in my diary or in my journal. Okay, 18th May 2015, back off to Kumasi and back. I was by then at my home in Konongo, or in my home in Konongo. Okay. Then on the then on Tuesday 26/5, off to Kumasi for pamphlets. I was printing some pamphlets to for sale, and I went for them. I think I did the printing somewhere in April. I showed it here. I suppose this is it. Unfortunately, in Ghana, we don't like reading. Pardon me to say, our black population, we don't like reading. Then there is no money. People don't have money. I don't know. Okay. Yes. Then on the Saturday 6th, my friend Ayambiri called, and Sunday as well. This was a schoolmate, and we're quite close. In fact, he was about my best helper when I was in distress in Tamale. We were schoolmates right from Navasco, from one that's 1969. When I was in distress, I called on one George Anaba, and he said, "Oh, Ayambiri is there." He showed me the office, tourism department, and I went. And he's since been helping me. He knows my story very well. He knows what happened to me. He knows when my family rejected me simply because I had no job, and even removed me from a room that was reserved for me. It was not my room, but it was reserved for me by my late cousin before going. And people found a way to eject me. And he, Ayambiri, was the one who helped me to evacuate my things to a rented place. So, Mr. Ayambiri, I'm grateful. And I thank you very much. And may God be with you. To Kumasi and back. Yeah, I went to the Kumasi Directorate to find out if perchance, no, to find out why my salary was stopped. They didn't stop it anyway, but I still went because that's the nearest place to me. And That was when they told me uh, I have to go to Tamale. I had to go to Tamale. So, and I couldn't go. I couldn't go because I was aged. I wasn't feeling fine and no money to. I had stopped my salary. How do I go? And where do I sleep? I have no home again in Tamale. Like I've just said, I was even removed from my home to go and worry friends for a job that I may not get. I didn't go. I couldn't go. I didn't go. I couldn't go. Both. Mm. Okay. So, uh, my friend, that's it, 11:06. My friend Tukuta called me. Mm. Then 17, Wednesday, June 17, fasting begins. That's in our area here in Ghana, Kumasi. We started the Ramadan. Mm. Then, call some friends, they don't answer. Emoruguntu, I think he didn't get it. Call a friend, he didn't answer. Emoruguntu, Ntamile, a childhood friend, I think he didn't get it. No problem about that. Not worth publicizing. Am I right? Either publicizing or publicizing. Forgive me for ignorance. Mm. Off to Kumasi and back. That's Wednesday, 1st July. IBS on Sunday, July 5th. My small boy's mother arrives, Ibrahim. He had a fracture. The mother arrived to take care of him. She had rang me to take care of him. I said, no, I don't have money. I'm a pauper now, no cover. So then she came down from, I think, Wenchi to take care of him. But you see, when you refuse to take advice, this is what happens. I asked this boy to go and look for my goat, which was missing. He refused, saying he was going somewhere. I didn't know where he was going. And then in the night, I was there, and they brought this boy back to me. You know, people carrying him. What happened? He had a fracture. He went to play football and he had a fracture. You can imagine. I asked you, go and carry my goat for me. He said, no, you are going somewhere. Miko baby, I'm going somewhere. That was all. Now, that somewhere you went, I've known the place. You went to play football and now you had a fracture and you had to be brought. You see, earlier he went to look for that goat. It was a stubborn goat and he got it. In fact, he was beating him and talking, beating the goat and talking and carried him on the shoulder and brought home. But this time he refused. He said he was going to play football. I know, he said he was going somewhere. And I saw them dangling him to the house. He had a fracture. What happened? Nothing happened. Even nobody kicked him. The ball was coming to him and he positioned the leg to receive it. And that was all. So I don't know. I think if he had obeyed me, this wouldn't have happened. Hmm? Even if he had gone to look for the goat and then the football time had gone past, he would have been free rather. But small boy, he didn't know. And I also didn't know. Then that's what happened. So the mother came and they went for refixing at a place called Yaokwe, very near Habitat, Konongo Habitat. Mm. I've been going for review since. Pardon me. There were some boys in my area. I don't know, something happened. They insulted me. Hmm? Suddenly, opening you're fucking. That means this elderly man is fucking. And they were not right. Hmm? Their mentality told them to do that, and they did that. So, viewers, don't be surprised if somebody younger than you disturbs you or insults you or whatnot. Don't be surprised. Hmm? Because our messengers even are not left out. Even the Prophet of Islam, Muhammad, peace and blessings be on him. Till today, people are insulting him. Till today, people are insulting him. And also, likewise, Jesus, likewise, Christ Jesus. Till today, people are insulting him. For them, we don't say insult the what do they call? Okay, they don't revere him. Yes, it's insult. It's tantamount to insult. Mm. So if Muhammad is being insulted, Jesus is being insulted, peace of God be unto them. Who am I? Who am I? I'm another person like you, like me. And who are you, viewer? Don't be surprised. Any caricature can insult you anytime. Even hit you like foolish Rauf. Mm. Um, Ibrahim was to go for review every Tuesday and Saturday. Yes, I mentioned Ramadan started. We ended it on 16th of July. Uh, Fasting begins 17th of June, 17th of June, and we ended Ramadan that year on the 16th of July, plus or both on both days plus or minus 1 day, depending on the sighting of the moon at specific locations. Let's see. Then on the 17th, we had the Eid al-Fitr prayer, the prayer. I just call names. I don't know if I've called it right. We had the Eid prayer. Um, of Kumasi off to Ghana Health Service, Accra, and back. Yes, on the 24th 7th, I went to the Ghana Health Service in Accra. I was in connection with the stoppage of my salary. It didn't help. I remember one Mr. Proby, who was a lecturer at the Ghana Health Service, uh, believed he could help. He was in the office of the Director General by then, Ebenezer, something, Dr. Ebenezer, I've forgotten that. I took my documents to him. He collected them, all my complaints. I was there in front of him and he minuted on it. Received. But that was all. Mr. Bribe, I hope you are listening or you are viewing. And that was all. He couldn't do anything about it. Okay. So I actually went through hardship, but I still thank God because I'm alive. Some of those wayward people are dead, and I'm alive. God has saved my life till now. I know I'm going to go, but that is when He, God, has chosen for me to go. Okay. All over the screen, IB for review, for review, for review. So that's not important. To Kumasi and back on Thursday, 8 August. Uh, I remember this my small boy even shouted at me one day. 25th August, IB shouted at me on debt issue. He incurred debts and I had to pay. You know, something happened, and in the process, he shouted at me. And even I took the pains even to greet them, family members, and he was greeting him too. I was greeting him too. Then 26th August, I stopped greeting him. There was no need. So in the same house, moving like planets and everybody in his orbit. Mm. Yes, finally on Saturday, 29th August, I told the mother and himself to quit my place. They thought I was joking. I told them I didn't need them anymore. They should go away, both of them. Mm. Because later on, it turned out that because I had nobody, they they would worry me. And indeed, last minute, they worried me. Mm. And they believed if I were to die, the home would have been theirs. Yes, that tiny home would have been theirs. I think I'll show you the pictures later. Mm. A home of small, tiny home of 2 rooms. Mm. Of Tukumasi and back on Tuesday, 1 September of Tukumasi and back. Then before review. I have here blockage lifted. I don't know what sort of blockage. Maybe that was when the bank now decided that the money that had gone into into the bank could be released for me because they stopped it. But then I think the money kept on coming for some time until they stopped finally. So I think something very annoying happened to me in Habitat. And you don't know how human beings behave. A younger man, I would say a small boy, came for my ladder, Boachi, to use in his home. When he went and the ladder was not tall enough or high enough to reach his desired height, without informing me without anything at all, he got a carpenter or some woods and extended the ladder, hit and pushed nails all over the place, hit and jointed together. Then when, then when I brought it back, the ladder was not the same as it was. I got angry and he got angry. Oh my God, got angry. And when he came, he said, "Oh, the father has asked me to bring the ladder back." I said, "The father, I thought, was the father there when you were extending the ladder on your own? If you want to extend the ladder, you don't hit at one place. You start somewhere down, many feet down." And then I asked the dad said, "No." I said, "Mr. Bashi." I said, "Bashi, but you said your father said," I said, "So you said your father asked you to bring the ladder back to me." He got angry. He said, "What do you expect me to say?" For him, it was sign of respect, mm, that he was able, that the father is thanking me. But the father didn't know about it. So when he told me, I asked the father, I said, "No," because he had spoiled the ladder. The father, "No, I don't know anything about it." So I said, "But you said your father is," when he got angry. What do I expect him to say? You know? So if you get somebody's son and it's not going to work, why don't you turn back to him and tell him it's not working, rather than extending it, getting pieces of wood and nails and hitting nails on it to spoil it? I don't know. So that's why people are wicked. If I were to tell him, I won't give it to you, And subsequently, I think I was doing it because you can't take my time, then go and then spoil it and bring to me when I'm talking. You get angry. Oh my God, life. So, viewers, don't be surprised. These things might have happened to you people too, but we have to bear it like that. These are the challenges, these are trials, and such things even can result into death. Yes, because if I was to get angry, then it got into physical distance. Anything could have happened. Mm. Yes, I remember even when I was that after the salary was stopped, somebody didn't know. Mm. A young man called Abbas, who replaced Joe Larry, was calling me for a workshop. I said, "No, I'm not. I'm no more in the service. What would have happened if I were to go? I would have been foolish because they would tell him, no, this man is no longer with us, and it would have been whisked from Konongo to Tamale. However, I don't know whether it was a plan to know to confirm that I was no longer with them. I don't know. Somebody's salary has been stopped; it's no more there, and then you are calling him for a workshop. So, Abbas, if you have been, I don't know, you only can tell whether your uh, your message to me was ignorance. What was out of ignorance that you don't know I'm no more there, or you are just trying to uh, provoke me to talk? Then my small boy and the mother came to me to apologize on the 17th of September, but it was no use. They had done a lot of harm. Mhm. And they came with a young Osofo to apologize. I think the Osofo, I mean, pastor, one of these pastors, questionable nature, come and apologize. And I didn't take it because they were only going to harm me later. Mm. I knew them very well. I think that year we had Hamatan early because I saw the sign of Hamatan Thursday, 22nd September. Mm. These scientists have been telling us about climate change. And this year, 2023, it started, I think, last 2 weeks or last 3 weeks ago. That was December, even December. Ramadan started September in 2015 in the south here. This year, 2023, it started in December, October, November, 3 months. So we thank the scientists for warning us about climate change. Um, um, Yes, my small boy Ibrahim, after several visits to the native doctor for review, he is finally being given clutches to use. Mm. And that was, I detected it Wednesday, 14 October. Wednesday, 14 stroke 10. He started using clutches. Mm. And the mother travels. After the clutches, the mother found it instant travel. A very wayward woman indeed. This was a woman who didn't like to take care of the child. I think I'll come with the pictures later. She enjoyed moving alone, without, with, without people knowing she had a small boy to look after. She's not the only one. A lot of women do that. They like to be seen by men alone. Maybe when they're seen with children, that will drive men away. This little boy didn't know that. I had the pleasure of taking him. I knew that, of being with him always. Okay. Yes, somewhere along the line too, I was doing herbal medicines for people, and they were coming, and it was helpful to them. They were coming for it. Mm. So remember, I had no job again, so I was looking for some means of getting money. No job, salary stopped, and I had to leave. And I had some knowledge about herbal medicine. And indeed, it was helping people. They were coming. I even had a book. Everything of mine is documented. Their names, how much they got, where they came from. And those who knew about me kept on coming until so many people, challenges came, were again discouraging people from coming to me. Such is life. Mm. So it was not only Nyaku, the health, the health inspection man who used to tell people to go to Konongo instead of coming to my lab. It was not the only. He was not the only one. Mr. This teacher, what is Amaku was one. Like I said, Matthias also was one. You confront them, they simply apologize. Sometime later, Ibrahim's mother came back. All the time, I had nothing to do with him. I wouldn't touch her because spiritually she's not clean. I had stopped with her a long time. And when she came to look after the child, she thought I was going to, no, I don't do those things. I never touched her. I never made her even to near me. Enter my room early and lock. Come out early morning and then say my prayers, and that's all. Yes. And that was even on the 7th, 12th. On Thursday, 12/11, I gave her an ultimatum to quit. To quit. Or my 324 CDs be paid to me. She was supposed to pay me some money. She didn't answer. If you don't pay the money, quit. Uh, um, I called my nearby neighbor, one teacher called Mary, who was renting a house adjacent to me to be a witness, to tell Abner, to be a witness while I tell Abner to leave. Mm. And then she agrees to leave. Abner being the mother of my adopted boy, Ibrahim. Oh, I'm sorry. This has nothing to do with Ghana Health Service. Pardon me. My aim is to talk about Ghana Health Service only. Okay, let me see. Let me skip all these places. Mhm. Okay, I think basically everything about Ghana Health Service had come to an end. I think so. Now we go to 2016. Let me see what is there. Unless it's connected with my salary or so, I think because anything connected with my salary is also connected with Ghana Health Service. So let's see. Um, okay, viewers, let's stop here. In my free time, I'll look at 2016 to see if there is anything related to my salary. If not, we stop the notes in my journal and go to another area, maybe the letters connected to my salary or pictures that I took. So let's stop here. So when we come back, we shall go to 27. If there is anything worth reading, I do. If there isn't, we continue with matters talking related to my salary, legal documents, if you like, either complaints or legal documents relating to my salary. Let's stop here. And sorry for boring you with personal complaints, but I think it's still helpful. A lot of people out there will know, yes, this man has faced a lot. We are also facing it. He's no different from us, except that he has come out openly to disclose what happened to him. So thank you very much. Ilaleka Ibaba. May God bless you.